Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra exclusively on SNY.TV. Thursday night, the Mets began their final road trip of the year in Cincinnati and beat the Reds 6-4 to reduce their magic number to 3 for clinching the National League East. Mets with a pair of 3-run innings got enough offense tonight.
Well, they got off to a 3-run early lead. The Reds chipped away at that lead, and the Mets had that 3-run 7th, and front and center was Cespedes and Daniel Murphy. Murphy today with 3 hits. He drove in how many runs? Let me put my glasses on here, folks. Sorry, I'm getting a little old. Drove in a run. David Wright drove in a run. Cespedes drove in 2. And I think most importantly, out of all this lineup here and the guys hitting, the Mets need Duda to get hot, and Duda had a nice day at the plate today. He had 2 doubles, he had an RBI, and he hit 2 balls very hard, so that's a good sign for the Mets offensively.
You know, he's worked hard, Ed. He's had a lot of extra days of batting practice, and he's a guy that you got to get a lot of reps for to make him feel comfortable. And so, but we're going to need him down the road. Just hope he keeps swinging good.
You know, I just wanted to get something in the middle of the plate and just try to get a good swing off. Unfortunately, I think I got a slider right there that kind of hung up a little bit more than I'm sure he wanted to. Put a good move on it. Great job by Grandin running the base as well. And then, you know, I think the biggest thing about that is the inning didn't end there. You know, Cess puts a great at-bat, gets a two-strike hit. Duda puts a great at-bat on and gets another 2-strike base hit. And all of a sudden, a 1-run lead turns into a 3-run lead. Turned it over to the back end of the bullpen. They did a great job tonight.
He's locked in, and we've seen it for 6 years. When this guy gets hot, nobody can get him out. I don't care where you throw it from, and he's got a chance to get a hit. And right now it's coming at the best time too, because the middle of that lineup's going to carry us, and when he gets hot, he can be real dangerous.
Murphy's RBI triple put the Mets in front to stay in the 7th. Steven Matz made the start for the Mets, and for the first time in his career, he gave up more than 2 runs. He was great early, but not so good in the middle innings.
Well, he gave up the 10 hits, and he got hit pretty hard. He got off to a quick start, had a good curveball going, then he seemed to have lost the curve. But the bullpen came in and did the job. Goodell gets the win, and the Mets' magic number on top of the Washington loss today is at Bud Harrelson.
Yeah, I thought he threw the ball very well tonight, and he looks like he's getting back in pretty good shape to where he was when we first saw him. I thought this was the best stuff he's had since he's come off the DL.
I mean, today was the best fastball command I had, and that's really what I work off of. Everything else is getting there. I mean, my curveball's just to take off, I think. Still a little up in the zone, but everything else I feel like is pretty on.
It was a good night. Steven pitched very well again. But there were big wins. I mean, we're getting to the point where every single win is huge for us.
And Addison Reed and J. Reese Familia, both of them struggled the night before. Both came in and pitched well. Familia gets his 42nd save.
Yeah, well, it was good to see Familia get the bounce back. He gave up the 3-run home run the night, but yesterday, against the Braves. Freddie Freeman's 3-run shot to lose the game. Well, he looked on top of his game tonight.
So the Mets will play Game 2 of their series here in Cincinnati on Friday night with Noah Syndergaard on the mound. Our coverage begins with Cadillac first pitch at 6 o'clock Friday night on SNY. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.